between the Seattle Seahawks and the Minnesota Vikings. Steps away from the Super Bowl, and we're underway in this NFC divisional matchup. Fields this one at the 3. They get to him before it can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Throwing on their first play. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it third down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to it. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Third and short, it's Milroe. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
12. And the Seahawks first down.
Here we go. Start. 60 boxes. 60. Go.
Milroe hangs on to it. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down. Only gets a yard there to make it second and 9.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defense linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
60.
Milroe from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And the coverage is too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Ready, set.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Come on. Set. Black. Ready.
Throw here, third down. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
A good opening series has him across midfield now with a new set of downs.
Let's go now.
They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Walker on first down. There's the intensity we expected in playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And brought down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
14 yards.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chain! More momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Got it. Ready?
So it'll be another 1st and 10 for him, Brock, down at the opposing 37.
Hawk 70. Hawk.
Walker off his own read. He's not able to escape. His own read doesn't work. It's going to cost him a couple of yards, too.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
All right, a couple of yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. We go play action here. It's Milroe. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Number 11, Jackson Smith-Njigba. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
70 Lions.
Milroe hangs on to it. They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Pickup of 17. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Took the ball himself for a big run.
I see through your act and I still enjoy the show.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
They send Horton left.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
It's Walker on the option. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Vikings' 9-yard line.
Back row 80. Go.
Throwing here, Milroe. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
It's a gain of
That's a
3.
defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches.
Ready. 60 Vikings.
Milroe's going to sneak it. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
They have it 1st and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason.
Ready. Take go.
Pistol now for Milroe. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juiced. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score a touchdown in the opening drive, level it a whole bunch.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Ty Felton here to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing right away. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. He picks up 28 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First and 10. It's McCarthy. Completed to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. 7-0 is our score. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. It's Vikings ball as we return for the second, and they've got to be thinking points here.
60 Eagles.
Another throw here for McCarthy. Dump off caught by his back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Again, McCarthy to throw. That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoops. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up 3rd down. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... ball can hit the ground on this side.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Hey, smash. Mustang 19. 19 light. Go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down to the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Ready.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Mason can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal.
Set. 18 Cardinal. 18.
McCarthy fires out wide. Complete. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings finish off their opening drive. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Now it's Will Reichard on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Vikings respond with 7 of their own and tie it here early. fancy in a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Horton down the field, and he's got it. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They strike for 23 yards. And that means a first set of downs for Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go. Set. Back to 60.
Blitz is there, and he goes down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Short pass brought in. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Let's go. Go.
From the gun, Milrow. Buys time, rolling right. Complete beyond the marker. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
60 Maverick. 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
To the air, Milrow. Gets his tight end on the corner route. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Every tight end worth the salt wanted this. Really crave man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas, Clark, and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make the play just as that tight end did.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now a design run. Here's Milrow. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Seahawks take a 2nd quarter lead. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Felton now to return this. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Hits his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup. They've got 2nd and 4. McCarthy throwing here. Dumps it off to his running back. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. He is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Taken in by Addison, left side. And he stopped cold at the spots. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
1st and 10 now from the 46. From the gun, Mason. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It'll be 2nd down and 9, but not just yet. Only a couple of minutes to go in our first half. Sit tight. More coming your way from U.S. Bank Stadium after this. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Come on, set. 19, 18.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. And this time they can't connect, so that's incomplete. Been favoring their back this drive. Let's see if it's going to continue now on 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go.
3rd and long for him here. Taking a deep shot here. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
4th down, and it'll be the native of County Wicklow in Ireland, Daniel Whelan, on to punt. And it's the same as a touchback here. This one down right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Milroe from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit in that 1st down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Walker now from the gun. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. Hits the 20. He cuts it to... There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks throw their lead just before halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love...
And that's no good. I don't know if the snap and hold were clean, and he is not able to knock it through.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Felton now to return this. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
60. Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18, runner, 18.
From the shotgun, McCarthy splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll get it up to the 44. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line.
Brings up second and a yard at the 44-yard line.
Here's McCarthy to throw. Same guy, here's Hawkinson again. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first.
And the Vikings,
They'll have 2 left to work with before
down.
halftime.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Now McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
19, Sarge, Warriors 70, Buffalo 18.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Minnesota spends its second timeout here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
70 Lion.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. Fits it through the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Vikings out of the hurry-up. Need everyone back to the line.
Vikings, 1st down.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Completed to his running back. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Out of bounds.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd down now. They need 7.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Responds to Hawkinson outright. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
It's a gain of
Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's another Vikings 1st down.
And he spiked it just in time. So now we'd expect to see their kicker trot out for a try just before we reach halftime. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. Felton now to return this. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now it's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. To the ground by Nick Seaman-Warren.
pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
McCarthy looking to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. To the air on third and long. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. Go.
Another throw here for McCarthy. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Come on. Set. Rocco,
This is Mason on second down. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Seahawks sending out the dime look here ahead of this third down. Here he goes, third and long. Hawkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stops.
First down 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space. Take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Let's go now. 19, 18, 17, go. Hey, what's the back? What's the back on the back?
To throw, here's Milroe. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they'll face a third and 3.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Got it. Ready?
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
18 card. Ready?
It's a design run for Milroe. Up the sideline he goes at the 35. He's down the sideline into the red zone. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks push their lead further to start the half.
Touchdown Seahawks.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Felton now to return this. Showing a little burst so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Forward, hop, 19 tight, 19 tight. Cut 19, cut that.
McCarthy to throw it. Short pass brought in. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Brought down by Malik Woolen.
Jefferson.
Dose of the hurry up here.
4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
60, Chap 60. Mustang 19.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Goes right back to Jefferson, complete. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Mason gets it from the gun. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming off.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th
They'll
down.
run for it with Mason. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. And that was a big 3-yard gain because if instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets them the 1st.
First down.
I think sometimes you hear 4th and 2 and it sounds like it's short, but what if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go, set. Viking 18, go.
McCarthy throwing here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. If you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Complete. Downfield to Felton. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Let's go now. Panther and left. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They're throwing it. Hits his running back. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Mason.
Offense in the hurry up here.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
Back to the air. McCarthy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but the heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Air it out on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. Will Reichard now to try the Vikings field goal. This will be from 52 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get on it there, and he did. And the gap closes to 14 points.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Has this at the 6. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. He will be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. It's an aggressive call on 2nd.
Hold it ready.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Staying with Walker. Up to the races, middle of the field. He cuts it right up, and they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown, Seattle.
The Seahawks lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
Jason
Myers to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21.
34. Vikings 13. Michael Dixon to kick off.
On
for
now is
Seattle.
Dixon to kick this one away. Felton now to return this. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
7 Pirates. Let's go. Cougar 19 Lion.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He completes it in traffic. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. Offense up to the line fast.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Finds his target, Mason. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, spots at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. And that should be Seahawks football. And what a hit. That nearly forced another fumble, but he hangs on. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Man, they had to be exhausted by that point, Brock, which makes it even more impressive that one of them somehow found the energy to force a fumble like that, finally get them off this field.
Yeah, it's thrilling for the defense, Kate, but geez, it's demoralizing for an offense because you could feel it. You could feel it when you've kept that defense and ground them to a nub, and you just feel that energy being sucked out of them, and to not take advantage of it just stings that much more.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Throwing again now, McCarthy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Again, McCarthy to throw. Completed over the middle. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. McCarthy throwing on this 3rd and 1. That's caught for the first. And they have this round to the red zone now at the 15. Working quickly here.
Gain of 15 yards. And the Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Once again, it's caught by Hawkinson. And he makes up for the penalty nicely and then some. Gain of 8, it's going to be 2nd and 7.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk, set.
McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings get it back to a 14-point game. Set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Drive begins with a Walker on. Hits a seam at the 40. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
A gain of 26 yards. And the
on 1st down, this is Charbonnet. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield on their own side. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Let's go. Go.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. Still going past the 40. Into the red zone. And they take this in for the score. The Seahawks have likely locked up the win right there. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Jason
Myers to add the PAT. Up the middle, and somebody blocked it. And the Vikings get it.
I can feel that anger all the way up here, Kate. They did not like giving up the big play, the lengthy touchdown. They decided to release a little bit of that frustration being the special teams. That juice, that energy, you could feel it overwhelmed there and led to the block.
Felton now to return this. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. At the 20. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Walker running to the right. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
QB keeps a second down option. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
When they drop these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that can tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought in that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
We've set it downs from the 37.
Deputy! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the pistol, big here to Walker. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. They're going to wind up losing yards on this play. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
All right, here we go. Second down. Quick to the left. It's caught. Through the 35. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
They give up the gut to Walker. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. They've got a man in motion. They give here to the motion man. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks making a 3-score game in the 4th. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they went his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys, security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass, like a great post in basketball, and they know how to finish.
Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Go! 70 Timberwolves.
McCarthy looking to throw. Set up the screen. It's Addison. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis.
1-yard line.
Vikings trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
From From the shotgun, McCarthy. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Come on, set. 65.
Now McCarthy. Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been thrown for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's second down.
I think if you look up in phase in your defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Another throw here for McCarthy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Gets him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Into traffic, complete. And they bring him down around the 34.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Or in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Viking 18.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. 1st and 10. It's McCarthy. He's got it near the 10. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
Offense is hurrying, time running down.
Vikings, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Design quarterback run here. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown. Wow, Brock, hard to imagine a more effective play in their entire playbook for that particular spot right there.
You know, you get in this red zone, Kate, you want the ball in the hands of the guys you do trust the most to score. In a lot of cases, well, you trust your quarterback, and all he did was add to that trust.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Seahawks get a hold of the kick. That should just about do it for this game.
Recovered by Seattle.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Let's go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. It's a design keeper for Milrow. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason, which means their journey stays alive another week as they head to the conference championship, where they're going to get a shot to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Seahawks winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.